I saw Bill Maher the other day talk about how he went to Mar-a-Lago and kissed the ass of Donald Trump, and he didn't understand the outrage. Oh, the people on the right, the left, the snowflakes. I'm going to tell you why, Bill Maher. Because you sat down with a white supremacist, a rapist, a pedophile, a man who still hasn't acknowledged the 2020 election. What in the hell do you have to do? What's the purpose of it, Bill? Did you ask him? Hey, Donald Trump, why did you assault E. Jean Carroll? Why haven't you paid her yet? Why haven't you admitted that you lost the election? But you didn't do that, did you, Bill? Because you're just a hoard of capitalism. See, you think, Bill, because you're rich, that you are something. You're not. You're a loser. You're a capitalistic whore. My cat that licks his ass has more morals than you do. You normalized it. And I'll prove it to you, Bill. What if Donald Trump had assaulted your wife? Would you sit down with him? Hey, he's the president. I just wanted to have a conversation. I wanted to see what his thoughts were. Not a chance in hell. Because you didn't care. Because it didn't affect you. And what conversation did you have? Were you talking about Antifa? Windmills causing cancer? Were you guys looking at the sun without sunglasses like a bunch of dumbasses? Were you talking about eating the dogs and cats? What stupid shit were you talking about? That bumbling idiot? Did you help him change his diapers? Did you help him put on 3 more layers of makeup? You're part of the problem. And it's not just him. The media, people on the left, like the Deans and the Parkers. Yeah, I don't care. You guys are complicit in this shit. Because you get up here and you normalize it. And you just argue with people on the right. Because you're whores to capitalism. You're normalizing this behavior. I don't care what your tax plan is. I don't care if my paycheck increases by 2. I don't care if my taxes are at 0. I care about morality and decency. And you don't. Because you normalize this behavior, because you want to make money and put up some BS thumbnail. Oh, is this the end? Did the Trump supporters say this? Oh, I can't believe you said that. Well, they voted for a man who assaults women. What are you surprised by? But we're normalizing this by making fun of it, by profiting off of it. And we're attracted to it like flies on garbage. When I talk about issues like healthcare, living wage, taxing the rich people, reforming adoption, what do you think my views are on that? Every single time. Because it's not rage bait. We've normalized outrage in this country, and people like Bill Maher is just the latest example of it. We think because people are famous and have money, that doesn't mean they have a moral compass. That doesn't mean they're on the right side of history. Every day we normalize this, it takes away humanity in this country. Every single day. That's why I don't debate MAGA. I don't care about your tax policies. What I care is that in December, and Christmas and New Year's, there's 5 officers that aren't here because of January 6th. But you never want to talk about that. CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, Newsmax, whatever else. They never talk about it. They never talk about the 25 women that he assaulted. They just move on. And that's disgusting. And I might sound like a broken record, but I'm not going to move on from that. I will not normalize that behavior on my channel. It's disgusting. What kind of person of faith can I call myself? And I don't get on here and preach and do this, but how can I say I'm supposed to love my neighbor and have a moral compass and accept it because, oh, well, I like his tax plan. Hey, I voted for Hitler. Yeah, it's bad what he did to the Jews, but you know what? I really like his tax plan. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, that's a shame he murdered people, but you know what? No tax on tips. I just vote for the policies. We have to stop normalizing this as a society. It's disgusting and it's despicable. Have a good day.